Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast again. Here is Jazz Cube. I'm Jiangyan. Today we have an amazing, awesome guest, Benjamin. And he was my co-teammate, the super organized and super disciplined person I ever met. And also he's the best teammate you could ever ask for.
Hey guys, this is your co-host Janak Shah, and I guess Jiangyan has really given a perfect introduction to our perfect guest for today's session. So let's really dive into the discussion. Why don't you give us a quick introduction about yourself and let everyone know how amazing you are?
well, I'm not one for being in the center of attention, so I'll just give some background details, I guess. So my name's Ben James. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina originally, which is like 2 hours from Atlanta. I was the youngest in my family, and my dad, all my siblings went to Auburn University, but I think for some reason being the youngest made me want to do something special. I don't know, whatever. So I ended up going to the military academy, West Point. I studied economics there, and then from there commissioned into the armor branch of the Army, which is kind of split into two. It's like split in half. So one half is tanks, and then the other half is reconnaissance. I spent most of my time on tanks, started as a platoon leader, and then was in for 9 years, finished as a tank company commander. And then in the middle, I did a job that was kind of like Army consulting. So I liked that job and how much I was able to learn very quickly. So I kind of thought that might be something I wanted to do after the Army. So by the time I was getting out of the Army, my wife and I had 2 kids, and I had moved 7 times in the 9 years I was in. So there's a lot of people who raise kids successfully in the Army, but neither of us are from that, so we didn't really want to do that. So we decided to get out, came to Emory and recruited for consulting and going to BCG after this. Yeah, your turn.
Very impressive. So why MBA? Why did you choose Emory? And also, does the MBA meet your expectations?
And most importantly, given that you come from the army background, what led to this transition from army to consulting?
Yeah, couple things. I guess the first question is was get out of the Army, and that's fairly simple. It's really I did my tank company command, which was kind of my goal in the Army, and so I was looking, to the future of an Army career, and it just wasn't something I was really interested in, looking at the jobs that I would have. So made the decision to get out, and then once you make that decision, it's kind of well, what am I gonna do? So I put some thought into that, and I had done that job in the Army that was like consulting, and also talking to people, seeing on social media, just doing some research into where do I have the best odds of kind of landing on my feet, and business school seemed to be a pretty good option, especially with the GI Bill and not having to take on any debt for it. So that's an incredible benefit that veterans get. So full-time program made sense as a transition period, and to give me some time to kind of do more research and then consult. It was probably GCA that sort of goes about a consulting association that helped me make the decision and go into consulting.
Well, that's an interesting take. So, and you also mentioned you studied at West Point. So you have seen the military academic life, you have seen the business academic life over here, you have seen the military way of working in Army, and you have seen the business way of working at BCG. So how do you see the difference between the military world and the normal, not normal, but the usual non-military kind of a world over here?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's more has transferred than I thought was going to. So I think a little bit of what Jung Yin was talking about was just it's kind of like project management type stuff, and just that's a lot of what I did in the Army was manage people and get people together and drive them towards a goal and
With
more.
time.
With thanks, yeah. With thanks, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So more of that is transferred than I thought would. More flexibility on this side. There's a lot in the Army. There's usually someone telling you where to be and what to be wearing and when. So not so much on this side, which is nice.
So I know you did your summer internship for BCG, and how was the experience? Is it intense compared with your consulting work in Western Point? So which one is more like intense?
Yeah. So you can probably understand what I'm about to say, but pipe was pretty intense. But I'll say like a lot of what made it very time consuming was just that I was new to it and was like learning everything. So so I was slow. I like doing everything. If I were to stay, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if I were to stay for 3 to 6 months, it would be a lot of the same processes over and over again, and I think I would be faster and hopefully therefore a little bit less, my time would be a little bit less consumed. But I guess the counter to that is the better you get at something, the more work you get.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely exceeded my expectations as far as like how much I learned, which was kind of why I wanted to go into pipe. I keep forgetting what you asked. I start rambling, and then I'm like, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore.
That's all right. But I truly agree with your point of view. I mean, the learning curve in pipe or any consulting firm for that matter is really, really steep. So while in a couple of months it's slightly difficult to gauge everything that's going on, but within 3 to 6 months, I mean, your learning can just skyrocket. So I completely agree with you. So while I understand you're trying to move to consulting with the shift and everything going on, what is like your vision for your life for like 10 years, 20 years down the line? Like what is that you want to achieve in your life?
Great question. I don't know. That's a short answer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean, I've known people, especially in the Army, that have had like 20-year plans. The Army makes it kind of easy because they like lay out like, this is your career progression. I've been more of like a 3-year plan kind of person, really like since college, I guess. So my current 3-year plan is to do as well as I can at BCG. Like at 3 years from now, do I stay in consulting? Do I look for something else? I don't know. We'll see. Long term, I think I would like to have some sort of ownership stake in a business. I don't know what that will be or what that would be at this point. So I'm definitely appreciative of the BCG opportunity and like being able to have a job, collect salary, and like be able to support the family that way. So we'll see, like 3 years from now.
That's nice.
So what is your most memorable moment at your MBA?
It was meeting Jiangyan.
I
I actually do remember in like our intro session, you were like, you stood up and was trying to get everybody to take pictures, I think. Wasn't it? Yeah. That was before we even met. You're like, let's get a group picture. She stood up and like announced to the class. We're like, is this the photographer? Like,
I'm trying to forget that part. I'm trying to forget.
That was great. I mean,
No. I don't want to mention that in my part. The experience.
memorable. I'll definitely remember doing the stand-up module because like that was a reach for me. And it was one of those things where like I felt like an impact helped me identify like I wanted to get better at public speaking and put a lot of like work into that stand-up routine. And I don't know, it was a reach, and I feel like I kind of grew from it, I guess.
Caroline told me you were so nervous before.
Oh yeah,
and, you were sitting, she said you were sitting next to her, and she was texting me. She said, "This is so nice." I told Caroline, "Film it."
That's true. I mean, it's not. I've known people who are very just naturals in front of crowds, and like, I don't think I'm one of those. So that was like was like a growth moment, and it's not like I've like mastered it now, but it's a step in the process, I guess. Yeah, it went fine. It went fine.
Well, I'll just take this conversation slightly off the topic, but I think I have to just ask this question. It's so chilly out here, and how are you surviving in just one layer of clothing right now? I mean,
I don't know.
New York.
I,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're from India, right? So it's like way colder than it is in India.
oh, it is way cooler. I mean, I'm freezing right now.
Yeah.
Wearing a down jacket.
If I were to be out here for like an hour, I would be cold for sure. But I figured it's not going to take that long. So
So for someone wants to apply, like the pursue MBA, what is the best advice you could give him or her?
yeah. Depending on where they are in the process, I would say if they're early, I would say get the GMAT or GRE done, because it matters. It is hard. It's frustrating because it doesn't feel like useful, and it's really not. It's just like you need a good test score. And I say that because it's important not just for school, but it also can carry some weight in recruiting afterwards. So do whatever you need to do to get your score as high as you can early on, and then I don't know. I'll leave it at that, I guess. There's a lot more as you get closer, but that's probably the first step.
And first of all, thank you for this advice. I'm sure it would be very helpful for everyone who's watching it right now. But even if you were to talk about beyond business and beyond the professional life of yours, what do you really like to do in your free time that you get, if you get any from the Amory? Oh my God.
I do have 2 kids, and I enjoy playing with them. They're usually in bed around 8, though, so I have a little bit of free time and I usually am playing video games after they go to bed. So
Any new video game you have played?
new, no, I just keep playing like the same ones, honestly. So yeah, not a good answer there.
No worries. I know you have been like deployed to different places and traveled so many different places. So far, which place is your favorite? Or maybe you will go in the future.
I mean, Korea was really cool. And if I could travel without budget being a concern, I think I would go back to Asia. China, perhaps.
Oh yeah, of course, you have to.
And Japan, I think, would be really cool to see. It's super interesting. Well, Korea was a very interesting culture, and I think what I learned, it's easy to see like Asia as just a one culture when you like from a
So many
United
different-
States Western perspective, but like when you go over there, you realize there's a lot of different
Yeah.
cultures
Even
within.
like
So
neighbors.
same country have different
Yeah.
perspectives.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, Korea was great, but yeah, I'd like to see more of Asia.
This is the best culture.
And is there like any hidden talent of yours that you would like to showcase to our audience today?
Oh, you want to show me now?
Showcase, no.
Oh yes, of course.
Stand up, show. Crack a joke.
My mom made me take piano lessons for 13 years.
Oh my God, that's
But I'll say I only progressed for like 7 of those years. So,
that is still impressive.
I can play piano to a bit. But if there was like an actual piano player, they would be much better than me.
Oh, you are an actual piano player with 7 years of
Did
experience.
you mention your biggest talent?
Biggest talent.
Memes?
Oh yeah, making memes. Yeah,
The king of memes.
yeah,
Oh really?
yeah. I do.
You're so
I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. Yeah.
So, what message you would like to pass to yourself, like in the future when you watch this podcast, maybe in 10 years or 5 years?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be very uncomfortable if I watch this 10 years from now.
It'll be fine. Okay, I can see
just
your name.
keep doing your best, you know. I don't know. Like I only have a 3-year plan, so I can't imagine where I'm going to be in
Okay,
10
maybe
years.
in 10,
Just,
3
okay,
years.
let me rephrase. Assuming 10 years down the line when you are a billionaire,
Yeah.
you are
Billionaire.
either at the top of your consulting life at BCG, you have got a stake in an ownership, and then you
Big
are
partner of the
re-looking
BCG.
at this video. What message you would want to hear at that point in time from your 10-year younger version
Oh,
of
you did
yourself?
good job.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Good job. I'll go with
That's
that.
fair enough. Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Thank you so much, Ben, for
Yeah,
doing
thank you.
this podcast with us. Really interesting insights from you, and good to know you. Thank you all for watching us, and
Okay.
keep in touch.
Send it to my
Thank you
wife.
so
She's gonna
much.
laugh.